Hello YouTube, my name is Shakran from King of Kimonos, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about what I'm going to be doing today on the channel. Now, what we're going to talk about here is Class 1A versus Class 1B in My Hero Academia. So this is going to be a serious battle, as we've seen Class 1B has been improving rapidly, as we saw in Book 21. And Class A is just, they got Todoroki, Bakugo, and Midoriya. So this is going to be an intense battle. Yeah, but let me explain what we're going to be doing on a deeper level. Now, it's going to be 20 students versus 20 students. It's not going to be 5v5, 1v1. It's going to be 20 versus 20. Whoever would win in a battle against all of them at the same time. Of course, it's not like the class are fighting each other as well. They're fighting the other class. And whatever class comes out, whatever class is the last character standing, wins. Now, I'm going to make a part 2 of this video where I actually do the research, but today I'm just going to be talking about my theories on the topic. So, let's go into that. Before we do that, let me hit the intro first, of course, right?
Time has come, I'm ready to go, venturing into the unknown.
So, my fellow beasts, let's talk about independent students. Now, there are a lot of independent students in Class 1B that are actually really strong on their own. Like Kinoko Kimori, the mushroom girl, she's super strong. Juzo Honanuki, that's how you pronounce his name, I think. Juzo Honanuki, try to say that 5 times fast. Honanuki, that's hard. Anyway, so these guys, one of them has the quirk of mushrooms, which she literally used against Class 1A in the battle training, the 5 versus 5. She put mushrooms in people's lungs and nearly killed them. So got a yandere around here. Anyway, so Kimori is strong on her own, but Juzo Honoki is also strong on his own. Honanuki. He has the power of, I forgot what it's called, but he can make anything like the ground liquid. He could liquidize it, which is strong, but against some of the Class A students, it's kind of weak. Now let's talk about the students in Class 1A that really shine in terms of power. We get to see Class 1A a lot more, so we can gape their power more easily. I already did a video on Midoriya versus Ichigo, so I know Midoriya's stats, and I did a video on Todoroki versus Sasuke, so I know Todoroki's stats. So Todoroki and Midoriya are both strong on their own, but there's still one student who I have to say is strong as well, Bakugo. Bakugo is the most popular character in My Hero Academia by far. He's honestly super cool. I love him. I love his quirk. I think that Bakugo is probably the second strongest student in Class 1A. But there's still one more student that I'd like to touch on. And I may be being a little bit biased because he's my favorite character, but Tokoyami is definitely top 5 material. He has the ability of Dark Shadow. It's just so cool. It has so many possibilities too. Like after doing his internship with Hawks, he came up with a lot of super moves that are very useful. So, yeah. And then we have one more Class 1A student that I know makes the top 5. Momo Yaoyorozu. She's very strong as well. She has the power of creation. Unfortunately, it has the drawback that you have to know the molecular structure of the thing that you're trying to create. But with a genius like Momo, it's easy. So that's our top 5 for Class 1A, or at least what I think is the top 5. Yeah. So then, let's go into who I think would win. Well, at first thought, you would think that Class 1A would easily beat them, right? Because they have Todoroki, Bakugo, Midoriya, Tokoyami, Yaoyorozu. But actually, Class 1B has been training a lot more, and they've been getting better a lot faster. And with students that have quirks like Monoma's, which is very similar to All For One, by the way, we definitely have a rivalry that makes sense here. Class 1B might actually be capable of beating Class 1A. So, who would actually win? I honestly don't know. this is just a theory video, but let's see what combos they have. Like, if you use a combo, it'd be more effective than just using the one quirk. I've written down a Google Doc of all the combos that the My Hero Academia characters have used so far. So let's look at that list and then see what we come up with. Before I deliver the final conclusion, I want to do a little plugging here. Definitely check out my Twitter, my Instagram, and my Reddit. I actually have a subreddit now, so if you want to keep up with the channel, just follow me on my subreddit. I got a bunch of stuff up there, so just follow me there. Follow me on my Instagram where I talk about my new manga, and my Twitter, I said, where I'll be putting up polls for my coming videos. So, let's go into the final conclusion. So, the final conclusion is honestly that I think that if Class B continues going on the path that they're going right now, like they're improving like at this rate, while Class 1A is improving at like this rate. It's like a flat line. So basically, what I'm saying here is that Class B would actually win. I think that Class B is a lot more balanced when it comes to good quirks. And then Class A is producing useless quirks like Minetta's and Hagakure's. Honestly, I know how Minetta got in, because all you had to do is incapacitate the robots. You could stick stuff to walls and stuff. But people like Hagakure and some of the other students, I don't know how they would even get through the test. And I think that characters like Shiozaki and Honenuki, Kurowairo, I can't remember some of these guys' names. It's because they never appear. Horikoshi honestly has to add a lot more of Class B, because they're kind of cool. And then we got Komari, and students like that. I'm trying to remember their names, but they don't register. Anyway, students like that, they definitely are a lot more well-rounded. It's like in Class 1A, like the top 5 are just really good, and then everybody else is kind of useless. No offense to everybody else. Some students like Kirishima, Asui, and others, and Ida and Uraraka, they're useful enough. They can be useful. But other than that, most of the other characters don't really do anything. So, that's my final conclusion. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll see you fellow beasts later. Watch this end screen all the way to the end to check out what's best for you on my channel. See you guys.
You know I'm unstoppable. Don't even try, 'cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'm going on the limit break. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear. I think it's clear. Let's kick it up into high gear. Oh, this is Dragon Ball Super. We've got the skills to blow it away.